What's up, guys? Sonic Stardust here. I'm here to talk about something that needs to be talked about.
Interjection! Say no more, Cyrax. We actually know pretty much exactly what your message is. It's the same message you've been trying to force us all to accept for years. There is a reason why we don't accept your versions of what you think is going on. Because you are wrong, and your arguments are without merit. You need to understand something. Nobody, and we mean nobody, cares that you have been tricked. Nobody who matters anyway, and here is why. As hard as you are trying to make us angry about people like Tibbs, Wings 007, Kate and Marty for tricking you, it's obvious you simply don't understand that being tricked, in and of itself, is not nearly as bad as the things you were caught doing while being tricked.
You see, Rexo, if you had been normal, you would have done the right things each time you were put in these situations. You would have stopped engaging with Wings when you called him out, instead of sending your pecker. You would have told Tibbs to go kick rocks if you knew you weren't what you admitted to be. And then there's Kate. As much as you try to squirm your way out of it, you proved beyond the shadow of a doubt that you are indeed interested in unripened fruit, so to speak, which we will get to in a few moments. For now, let's hear his broken, self-centered logic one more time, and gawk at how freaky that avatar behaves.
And that is all these people thinking that they know me when they don't.
We do know you.
Now, don't get me wrong. I understand that a lot of people hate me.
No, you don't. You truly do not understand just how reviled you are, Raxo. By the way, reviled means being spoken of in a critical or insulting way. Not only are there the sick things that you've done, but there's also your shitty attitude and vile words. You have made it so that the only people who could possibly like you are fellow sickos and buddy trolls. If you truly understood that, you would leave. So no, Cyrax. We are calling a big fat bullshit here.
You know, I get it.
No! Ha 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 ha! Did you see that spasm?
I understand that I'm not liked very much.
No, you don't.
But something that you guys need to understand is this.
No, we don't.
I'm truly not a bad guy.
Yes, you are.
These individuals that do this, they make me out to be that way so they can gain money.
We're doing this pro bono.
It's a money grab to them.
Rebuttal! It is also a money grab for you too, at least it would be if you had your way. Aren't you the one always talking about making a living at this? You want critics and concerned people to leave you alone so you can hunt underage game and make money without being hassled. We are not sorry, Cyrax. We just can't let the former happen. And you couldn't make enough money to survive off of with your garbage non-tent. If Sally had been honest with you, or less of a dunce, she would have tried putting you on a more realistic path. You might be collecting SSI disability as we speak, if she had made you come to terms with your vast limitations. Or maybe she's so delusional herself, she just can't see you for who you are. And that is some powerful delusion, because telling my 34-year-old kid to stop whacking it on stream would definitely be an eye-opener for me.
That's all it's ever been, is a money grab. And the reason why I will not mention any names is because the people that are doing this do not deserve any recognition. But one thing you guys need to understand is that I am not a lolcow.
Oh, yes, you are Cyrax, and we'll prove it. What is a lolco? Quite simple, a person who can either be made to do funny things, or does them on their own. Brandon Brutal is a lol and horror cow, much like you. Until he was thrown back on the penis farm, he could be relied upon to provide regular deliveries of laughter when he went live. Hell, penis farm is his term for jail? And it's a term he didn't use lovingly. Did he mean for us to laugh our collective asses off at that label? Nope, but we did, and that's part of what makes him a lolcow. You, Cyrax, are a lolcow too. We laugh at your idle threats because we have seen what a coward and wimp you are. If you aren't hiding behind Sally, you're getting your ass handed to you, then claiming victory. That is pure loco behavior. You brandish a bowkin as if it were a real sword. You tried violating the laws of physics in your bid to show us how to create free hard disk space. Then, not only did you fail, you again claimed victory and said you hoped your tutorial helped. Cyraxx, that was comedy palladium. And you gave us that like a cow gives milk, thus you are indeed a loco.
I'm not an evil person.
Oh yes, you are Cyraxx, and we'll prove it. What is an evil person? A person who does evil things. What is evil? Evil is that which harms someone intentionally or without care. An asshole who throws a mostly empty mug of beer over his shoulder while on the second floor of a pub is evil. However, he is less evil than someone who agrees to kill an innocent for money. And that person is less evil than someone who kills for fun. Let's see where in the gradient of evil you fall, shall we?
Inputting data. Blind Billy incident. Raxo's lies regarding. Kate texts. Raxo's lies regarding. Wings 007 and other traps. Raxo's hate speech. Raxo's refusal to help friends. Raxo's selfish nature. Raxo's history of general lies. Raxo's theft of media. Computing now. Cyraxx is Lorne Armstrong level evil.
Despite what the internet says, I am not evil.
Side note, click above to see the Kate text and proof he is indeed evil. Also, ha 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 ha.
And what people don't realize is that when it came down to that Tibbs TV guy, he lied to me.
Nobody cares.
He told me
Nobody cares.
that he was not recording. And what happened? He lied to my face.
Nobody cares.
He put me in a position
Nobody cares.
and told me that if I did not admit to what he wanted me to admit to,
Nobody cares.
that he was gonna get my dad
Nobody cares.
and he was gonna help my dad sue me and my family for something that I did not know that he could not even sue me for.
Really could not give less of a shit.
And like I said, another thing that y'all don't seem to understand is this.
Cyraxx, you don't understand.
When that Wings 007 guy tried to set me up, what they refused to put out is that I told him that I knew that he was of age. I called him on his bluff before he even tried anything.
So, show us some proof, Raxo. Your truth credit was reached and breached long ago, which means we don't take your word for anything.
But yet nobody wants to show that part of it.
You could.
Nobody wants to show what's really going on. It's all about content. It's all about views. And that's wrong. Ruining someone's life.
Oh, but you ruined your own life, and we'll prove it. Your turn, cutie. Those words will follow you for the rest of your life. And here's the lol-cow part about the whole thing. You didn't have to do any of this. You actively chose to reach out to bullied teens. You actively chose to say these things to someone who came to you under that invitation. You chose to do everything you did. If you had chosen differently, people might, and I emphasize that, might have been angry at Kate. But since you proved her suspicions correct, you lost. Everything.
Ruining someone's life for views? That's never okay.
Again, you ruined your own life. We're just
Ruining someone's life for content is never okay.
documenting the aftermath.
And that's exactly what people like Tibbs TV have done. And to everybody out there contradicting everything I say, just stop.
Stop lying, then.
Alright, just freaking stop.
Nope.
It doesn't make you look good. It doesn't make you look badass.
Sounds like you're tired of us fact-checking you.
Get used to it or start telling the truth.
In all actuality, it makes you look stupid. It makes you look foolish.
No, It makes you look foolish because you are. Not an insult, just a fact.
Like I said, I understand that I've made my fair share of mistakes. But nobody on this earth is perfect. No one. We all make mistakes. We all screw up.
Which is what you're doing right now. Anyway, that wraps up the latest round of contradicting Raxo with the facts. Thank you all for watching and have a great 7th of a week.